Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we're tackling a problem called partitioning into minimum number of Deci-Binary numbers. It sounds like a mouthful, but I promise the solution is actually incredibly elegant once we break it down. Let's get started. We are given a string called n, which represents a positive number. Our goal is to figure out the absolute minimum number of special Deci-Binary numbers we need to add together so that they sum up perfectly to our target number en. Before we solve anything, we have to understand what a Deci-Binary number is. It's actually really simple. Think of it like a standard decimal number, but the only digits allowed to show up are zeros and ones. No twos, no threes, just ones and zeros. So the whole puzzle is this. If someone gives you a random number, say 32, what is the fewest amount of these special 0 and 1 numbers you need to add together to reach 32 exactly? Let's walk through that example of 32 to see the logic. Look at the 3 in the tens place. Since our building blocks can only have ones or zeros, the only way to build up to a 3 in that position is by stacking ones. We need at least 3 separate numbers that have a 1 in the tens place. Now what about the 2 in the ones place? That needs at least 2 ones stacked up. So if we need 3 layers for the tens column and 2 layers for the ones column, we just build our numbers out of those layers. We can use 11, 11, and 10. Adding those 3 together gives us 32. The minimum number of pieces we used was 3. Notice a pattern here? Let's try a bigger example, like 82,734. Which digit is going to hold us back the most? It's the 8. To get an 8 in that first position, we absolutely must stack 8 separate Deci-Binary numbers that start with a 1. We can easily fill in the smaller digits using those same 8 numbers, so the answer is just 8. I wonder about edge cases. What if the number is just 1111? Well, the highest digit is a 1, so the answer is just 1, because that number itself is already Deci-Binary. And if there are zeros, like in 509, the 0 just means we put a 0 in that slot for all our layers. The 9 is still the biggest bottleneck, so we'd need 9 numbers. Just a quick heads up, we'll be walking through the solution using Python, but don't worry if that's not your main language. I'll be showing the full code for Java, C++, and JavaScript towards the end of the video. If you just want to grab the code right now, you can find it on my website, leetcodeunlock.com, link is in the description. So, our strategy is incredibly straightforward. The bottleneck is always going to be whatever the single highest digit is anywhere in that string. Since we can only add up ones, a digit like 7 requires exactly 7 ones added together. Because of this, the answer is always just the largest single digit in the entire string. Alright, here's the Python code for this approach. And yes, it is really just one line of code inside the function. Let's break down exactly what these built-in tools are doing to make it this simple. First, we take our string called n and pass it into the built-in max function. Because strings are treated as a sequence of characters, this scans through the whole text and pulls out the character that has the highest numerical value. But remember, the problem wants us to return an integer, not text. So we wrap that result in the int function to convert that single character back into a regular number. If you want to test this code out yourself without retyping it, you can go to the leetcodeunlocked.com/link in the description, so you can copy the code that is shown and explained in this video. Now getting back to the explanation. Code can be hard to visualize just by looking at it, so let's run a simple example through our logic. If our input string is 274, the max function quickly scans the 2, then the 7, then the 4. It realizes the character 7 is the largest. Then the integer function turns that text into the number 7, and we return it. It is that fast. We will look at the complexity in just a second, but first I want to quickly say why this channel looks and sounds the way it does. You can probably tell this is narrated by AI. I actually built this tool for myself so I could generate clear, instant explanations the moment a daily problem drops to help myself learn. It helps me study faster, and I upload them here in case they help you too. I don't put ads in these videos and I don't take any sponsorships. Anyway, let's get back to the video. Let's talk about performance. The time complexity is order L, where L is the length of our string. Even though the code is one line, under the hood, the computer still has to look at every single digit once to guarantee it found the largest one. The space complexity is order 1, or constant space, because we are only ever holding onto that single maximum value in memory, no matter how ridiculously long the input string gets. Alright, that covers the Python solution. As promised, here are the full solutions for Java, C++, and JavaScript. Instead of pausing and typing these out, you can just go to Deci-Binary via the link in the description to copy and paste the exact code directly. Here is the full solution in Java. Notice here we manually loop through the characters. convert them to numbers by subtracting the character 0, and keep track of the highest one we see. Next up, here is the C++ version. We can use the built-in max element function to find the highest character, and then do a quick character math trick to turn it into an integer. And finally, here is the solution in JavaScript. The spread operator easily breaks the string into characters, and math.max handles the rest automatically. So let's wrap it up. The main takeaway here is not to overcomplicate things. We didn't need to actually build the Deci-Binary numbers, we just had to realize that the largest digit acts as a bottleneck. Once you spot that pattern, the solution practically writes itself. Before we finish up, I want to mention I have another channel called Leetcode Unlocked. I'm on a mission to eventually post a solution for literally every single Leetcode problem on the platform. If you want to study problems outside of just the daily challenge, make sure to check it out. If you want to help support that goal of covering every problem, you can donate at buymeaboba.com/LeetCodeDaily. Also, please make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. I post the daily Leetcode problem as soon as it comes out so you can get your streak done early. Keep coding, and I'll catch you in the next one.